All right, man. Let's get into it, man. So, we had this Reggie Bush discussion. I don't know if I did it by myself or we did it on the full panel, but Johnny Manziel was saying, he been on several interviews where he was like, Reggie Bush deserves his Heisman Trophy back, and even his Netflix special where he talked about all the things that he did and how much memorabilia he was selling when he was in there, and they lied and said that his he came from oil money, which was not true. And he was like, man, all the stuff I did, all Reggie Bush did was not even half of what I did, and I still got my Heisman. And he said it don't sit right with him. So, um, if you haven't heard the news, Reggie Bush was reinstated as a Heisman Trophy winner. They gave him his trophy back. He had a press conference and all of that good stuff, man. So we'll play for you what he said, and then we'll come back with our commentary.
I never believed that in any of the lies that were being told about me, spread about me, things that were being said about me. I never believed it for a single day. Always knew and trusted in the hard work that I put in on that football field. You can't get to this or a national championship by cheating. I promise you. You can't. It takes a team of strong-minded people alike fighting for the same goal, working together. I was so excited yesterday when I walked into the room and I saw a bunch of the former Heisman Trophy winners standing there, because it showed me that the fraternity was real. I want to thank my beautiful wife for just being my stress reliever whenever I needed to just talk about, the things that were bothering me, the things that were keeping me driven to want to make sure I get this trophy back so I can show my kids so that they could see it for the first time. Today was the first time they saw the Heisman Trophy. And the first thing they said was, dang, it's big.
No diddy.
Oh,
and heavy.
Okay, that's enough for Reggie right there. I went ahead and ended that sound bite right there. I took it.
Reggie, a wild boy, ain't he?
This kid is big and heavy. But you could tell people that dated the Kardashians. But hey, look, before y'all go in, man, I thought this was real noteworthy of Johnny Manziel. Before all of this happened, man, he told he won't be participating in no more Heisman anything until Reggie Bush is reinstated. So he said, after careful thought and consideration, I would be humbly removing myself from the Heisman Trophy ceremony until Reggie Bush gets his trophy back. Doesn't sit right with my morals and values that he can't be on that stage with us every year. Reggie is the Heisman Trophy. Do the right thing, NCAA. The ball is in your court. Much love. So I want to get y'all thoughts on the whole situation of him losing his Heisman Trophy and getting it back. And then after we get in that, I want to transition right to, do we think Reggie Bush is actually the best Heisman Trophy winner we ever seen, or do you think he's the best college football player we ever seen? To me, I'm not even gonna lie, with my own two eyes, right? And I didn't watch Barry. I seen highlights from Barry. Of course, I didn't watch no Jim Brown or no O.J. Simpson back then in college. But with my own two eyes, I haven't seen a football player better than Reggie Bush in college. None, right? I honestly haven't. That's just me. But y'all thoughts on the Heisman being given back to
him? For me, it never registered in my mind that they took it. I knew they took it or whatever, but when everybody be like, you know what I'm saying, name, rank your Heisman Trophy winners or whatever, he always on the list for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What they did that year, him, but the whole team. But I mean, it was phenomenal. It brought people back to the game, almost like similar to what Caitlin Clark did to women's basketball this year. College football was kind of on a decline a little bit, and that USC team, because they ain't had nothing after the U, you know what I'm saying, and all the fanfare that the U brought, and Ohio State had a small little run, but then after that, USC went crazy
for a little while. Yeah.
And then Vince Young had something to say about it, but
which says something to his greatness, Vince. But yeah, man, when it comes to Reggie Bush, I think that watching college football at that time, that was the beginning of the mixtape, the highlight tape era. And between him and Tavon Austin, I don't know how many times I've watched their highlight, just those two, they highlight tapes, because they were running neck and neck to me for two of the best ever to be on a highlight tape. And Reggie won with his. He won rings. You know what I'm saying, with his. So it's hard not to say, if you do say that he is the GOAT. I mean, this is no disrespect to the Cam Newtons, and I see a lot of names in the comments, the Lawrence Phillips, the you know, say even you know, some of the other guys, the newer guys like the Johnny Manziels, but Reggie is definitely up there to me as one of the GOATs of the sport. You know, that
he amazed me. He amazed me. Like watching players and being in amazement in college. I think Peter Warwick is up there. I think Charlie Ward is up there. I think Reggie is up there. I want to say Percy Harvin. Cam Newton said Percy Harvin the best running back. I mean, the best football player he ever seen in his life.
He was a football player.
Yeah, of course, Tim Tebow for what he did as well.
I saw Percy in high school at Lansdowne when we was, you know what I'm saying, MVA. And
y'all missing one. Y'all missing.
Adrian Peterson. He was cold too. AP.
Nah, Mike Vick. Dude. Mike Vick and Virginia Tech. Like,
but I never seen a Virginia Tech game. I seen that national championship game, and that's it. That's all I seen from Mike Vick. So I didn't see all of it.
Yeah, his freshman year was probably because it came out of nowhere. Nobody really expected him to be.
Hey, Mars, get that clown, man.
Yeah.
Please.
Somebody block privacy online.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Vic freshman year, because it came out of nowhere. This dude from Virginia Tech. Yeah, I can put that up there. I can put that up there.
I mean, he had us wanting those ugly ass Virginia Tech jerseys.
I don't think they're ugly, man. They seem kind of dope.
Prior to Vic, they was ugly, and they. I remember that they had one that like the that orange color was on just on one sleeve, and how it faded in, it was trash. But Vic swagged it out, bro.
Y'all ain't gonna talk about Charles Woodson?
Oh yeah, Charles Woodson was man. Charles Woodson was cold too, man. Charles Woodson was cold too.
Defender to win it, if I remember correctly.
He is the only the Heisman
defensive player.
Yeah, but for me also Desmond Howard. What he
Desmond
did,
Howard. Oh
what,
man,
what he did was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, so when I think of Heisman, I think of Desmond Howard and Reggie Bush off the top, like
the first two,
and then Tim Tebow next.
Man, Reggie Bush was cold, man. Chris, man, your thoughts on him getting his trophy back, man, or getting it taken, either one.
I was still fairly new to football around the time that everything like that was happening, but from my understanding, it was something minute. It wasn't even like something that was like deserving of that heavy of punishment. And then you think about what Johnny Manziel said, all the stuff that Johnny did, and nobody's even whispered a thought about taking his Heisman away. You know what I'm saying? And he got a whole documentary out here, him telling himself what all he did illegally. You know what I'm saying? I just think it was because I mean, anybody could watch the tapes, and you could see what he did in the league. It just was a higher level than what it was in college. The dude was phenomenal.
Man,
phenomenal running back.
Reggie Bush actually is like the pioneer of what we see from these running backs now, like Alvin Kamara, CMC, Dalvin Cook. These running backs that can catch out the backfield and they can run. Like Reggie Bush was that first to me, but he was ahead of his time. The league wasn't really ready for that yet. Yeah, the league wasn't ready for that yet. But now, in this era, Reggie Bush would probably.
Oh man, he killed.
He would be a lot better than CMC. Yeah, he that good to me.
In this era, he would kill in this era.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
He still played for a long time, and he was the only running back I know of that finished the season with negative yards. All respect to him, but he did play in this league a little bit, and they was ready for him. I promise they were.
It's because he went to them trash Saints. That's why.
Yeah, he had a lot of injuries too, man.
Yeah, he got banged up
a lot of injuries.
That was crazy.
Not for nothing, man. I'm never a fan where something happens and they try to act like they try to erase our memory, like with the Fab Five. Oh, nah, that you know what I'm saying? If you won it, I don't care how you got it during the time, man. To vacate something, it don't never sit right with me.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Especially when you saw it. You know, we was able to,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I saw this man go crazy in them USC streets. Like he was killing. He was unstoppable. And so it definitely was well deserved and long overdue, especially because he wasn't snorting cocaine. You know what I'm saying? like another Heisman. He wasn't doing that. So man, yeah, get that man the trophy that he earned on the field.
Hey, right. I wasn't really watching it, but I do know that he averaged 8.7 yards a carry. You hand that ball to man twice, ball to that man twice, that's first down every time. Every time.
First down.
8 yards.
First down. I mean, that
is ungodly.
I mean, if you can start your offense off at 2nd and 2, like
your playbook is wide open.
Yeah, that's why they won.
Your playbook is wide open.
And then guess who's going to go get them 2 yards for you?
Reggie.
Lindell White. Oh, no, Lindell White. No, Lindell White. Yeah, he was in the backfield with Lindell White.
They were teaming. That's crazy. They was on the same.
Lindell White was back there.
Yeah, get that man.
Look, Reggie Bush.
That's why Matt Leinart didn't really do much in the league like that. Dude, they protected him in college.
Yeah, he had a great team around him.
And look, and imagine Reggie Bush getting like you couldn't kick it to him either. So if you did kick it to him, it's gonna be a home run or great field position off the kickoff. And if you punt it to him, that's probably even worse. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Every time he touched the ball, he was just electrifying, man. But we ain't gonna be the dead horse, man. I'm just glad homie got his Heisman back, man. We'll keep it football and go to the